This video is going to show you how to create a checklist in Google Docs. Checklists are a useful tool for our students when they want to keep track of assignments or homework that needs to be done and completed, or steps in a science experiment, or steps in doing a math problem, or a writing assignment. Creating a checklist in Google Docs is very easy. First, you just type up all the things that need to be on the checklist with each item on a separate line. Once you have typed in that information, click, highlight, and select all of those pieces of information. Then go ahead and click on the checklist tool on the top. And this creates a checklist of the items that you typed in. When you check off each box, it will strike through that particular item on the list. If you click the checkbox again, it will remove the strike through that was inserted on this particular item on the list. And it's that easy to create a checklist in Google Docs. Now, sometimes you might want to create a checklist that does not use the strike through feature and just allows you to check the box but leaves the item visible. To do that, you would have to insert a table. So you go up to Insert, Table, and choose a table with 2 columns and as many rows as you need. Click, and this will insert a table in your Google Doc. On the left column, click and select all the rows. Once you do that, go up again to the checklist tool and click it, and it will insert a checkbox in each of the rows. You can then add the items that you want to check off in the right side column. Once you have added the checkbox and the items that you need to check off as you do the tasks, you now have a checklist. If you click the checkbox, it only checks the box, but it does not put a strike through on this particular item. The one thing that is left to do is to clean up this table, and to do that, you can click on the line in the middle, click, hold your mouse down, and drag the line over, and this way you can shrink the column that has the checkbox and increase the width of the column that has your text in it. If you need to add more rows to your table, right mouse click in the table, and you can insert a row above or a row below. If you want to delete a row, you can also do the same thing by right mouse clicking, and you can delete a row. You can also clean up your table by removing the borders on it. To do this, right mouse click on your table, scroll down to Table Properties, go to the color choice, and drop the width of the table border from 1 point to 0 points, and this removes the borders on your table. So in this feature, you have a checklist that you can use and check off without the strike through, whereas in the traditional way of making the checklist, if you click the checkbox, you get the strike through. I hope this video helps you create checklists in Google Docs for yourself and or for your students.